The Kings got this. My boys
He's
got
got a
this.
big chip on his shoulder.
Yup. So, oh man, Verbal, what is that? That excitement's going into the chat. Good to join.
Yeah, there's some
Maybe it's an
exclamation points on
inspiring
that
call from from like a Kings side, but
one. I'm
apparently no
excited.
one's wanting to join. So,
I'm
rip
ready. I'm
Verbal.
spectating. I guess. Yeah, there's the dot dot dot.
Here, let me try to help him out here.
Ooh,
There
I
we
do
go.
know Chickens is a very strong player. I've casted a few last season when the MMR was different. I think Chickens was like an 1800 MMR player, and the two teammates he had were not quite as high. So he was kind of like the go-to guy. So with the new teammates around him, I'm kind of excited to see how this Kings team works.
Yeah, well, Ryan O'Neal, Chickens, and Yolks, dude, versus Hopper, Flyby, and Yeezy. I'm saying
Yes,
that
sir.
correctly? And that's your buddy, I presume?
No. Flyby is the guy I play with a lot. I know how he plays. He likes to play fast. He likes to, if nobody's going, he's just gonna go right away. So he's kind of like a watch out. I'm going. I'm playing fast. If you can't keep up, that's your fault.
Wait, is this Major Ritzy then? Wait, have you not heard the Legend of Ritzy?
I have not.
You have not heard the Legend of Ritzy? Oh my gosh!
What is the Legend of Ritzy?
Anyone who's, well, A last season, probably A this season, and maybe AAA. But just ask any one of them the Legend of Ritzy, and they can tell you the long story about it. But it's definitely a very interesting time. But Ritzy, in my opinion, Ritzy's a cool guy, and I enjoyed playing with him a lot. And he can be intense, but he's a good guy overall. But let's get back to this game, because you guys don't want to know about Ritzy in here, which is very curious, and I'm not quite sure why, because he's a great guy. Sorry, I'm getting off track yet again, but right on Neil, gonna pop it down. Yolks gonna put it into the corner, trying to get it past the Chickens. Chickens is not gonna go for that one like I thought he would, and Flyby gonna put it back into the corner. It's gonna go back mid. Easy gonna let Chickens take that one. Ooh. All right, just a miss. All right, some bumps coming out, but Rhino wasn't. Hopper getting a reverse bump on him. Nicely done. Flyby. Yolks gets a decent. Well, it was an okay touch. Chickens gets the save though, but it pops out to Hopper, who's trying to control, maybe going for a flick. Pops it very, very high. And Yolks gonna clear that one only as far as Yeezy, who gets a slight touch. Hopper though gets a pop over one, but Chickens will get a touch. Flyby loses the 50 over to Yolks. Maybe tries to put a shot on target. But I'll be honest. Okay. I was about to cast this curse it.
For that one. Yeah,
I was about to cast this curse it.
Yeah.
But I mean, okay, well, all right. Wait a second. No. This is Kings. This is good. 1-0 to the Kings. Hopper getting a nice save, but Chickens gonna pass that one to Ryan O'Neal. He said, "Thank you very much for that pass, and I will yoink it and take it all the way home and put that on my stats."
I think what happened there for the Lumberjacks was kind of, it all kind of started awkward, and then I think two of the players both went for that mid boost at the same time, and the third player went for a corner boost, so left the net wide open. But it all kind of started from that little bump thing. I don't know. This little bump happened, and then some awkward clears, and it all just kind of tumbled down from there.
Well, you know what they say with trees. You got to start at the base, and then it'll all crash down. All right, I actually just came up with that one, so I had to. I knew as soon as you said it, I was just like, "Ooh, I can take this." The Kings, they're going to take down the Lumberjacks by yet another goal. 2 minutes left, and they're up by 2 goals. Yeezy, unfortunately, couldn't read that one for him, and Rhino going to put that into the back of the net, making it 2 for him on the night for the first game.
Yeah, not the strongest start for the Lumberjacks here. A little bit of miscommunication on the defensive end. I'd like to see them clear that up and get back in. They're the best, I think, when they're on.
No way! Oh. I'm sorry. Let me interrupt you right there, but that was actually crazy. If that was playing, that was nuts. Chickens passing it into the back pinch to Yolks, who puts it top right. Easy. Not even a contest. 3-0 for the Kings.
The Kings just look comfortable right now. They're out there flying around, they're pre-jumping each other. They just look comfortable around each other.
I'm so sorry, Ed, but I gotta do this.
Yeah, Lumberjacks are looking like a very strong team.
Sorry, what? I didn't say
Oh
anything.
man.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's toxic, bro. That's toxic. I can't do that. But Rhino getting a decent touch. Hopper though, trying to regain possession of it, trying to get it mid. Chickens though, able to clear it away. Ooh, gets bumped away though. Yeezy with a nice shot, and that's gonna be in, making it 3-1. Lumberjacks getting their first goal in game number 1.
And I kind of want to say that, Flyby really opened that up for Yeezy. He bumped 2 of the Kings players, and that, for Yeezy, that's an easy shot. He's going to put that in that same exact spot every time. And, maybe this Lumberjacks team needs to focus on a few more bumps and demos on the way out on their rotations. That could really open up some shooting lanes for them.
Well, I mean, was it Flyby who was the one who got the bump onto the defender as well, who Goomba stomped him? Because
Yeah,
if
he
so,
got
I mean,
2
that was really what opened it up, and very well
Yep.
done by Flyby then. But a nice shot coming out from Yokes, but going to be pretty easy for Yeezy to save. All right, an interesting clear. I honestly wasn't quite expecting it, but Yokes with a shot. Yeezy, nice popped up by Flyby to deny them some offensive presence. Rhino though getting a touch. Not playing that one, but it's going to work out very well for his team. Going to put up it into the corner. Yokes trying to touch it down for Rhino. But instead, he's just going to mess up. Flyboy or Flyby trying to get that double, but didn't have enough boost to correct himself like he wanted to. And now it's very dangerous. The Kings, it's off the side. But Rhino trying to get his third, can't quite find it. Oof.
That's the one. If you're the Kings, you got to put that one in. They literally handed you that one on a silver platter, and you just gave it right back to them. That's one. If you're the Kings, you really got to put that one in. Even though you do have this 3, you're up 2 goals with not a lot of time left. Still, that's one that's got to go in, especially at this rank.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's one of those things that when the higher up you go, you're just expected to do so much more, and it's forgivable when you're at a lower rank because it happens. But
Yeah, it
when you're at a
happens.
rank like this, it's just like you
Gotta
make a
put those.
mistake, it will cost you. So luckily for them, they didn't actually they didn't have to pay for that one, but it is gonna work out in the Kings' favor, 3-1, getting the first game in their favor. Chickens getting 3 assists, 1 save, 4 shots, getting that MVP, not having any goals. And Rhino and Yokes gonna take the 2nd and 3rd place respectively. But going into game number 2, what do you think the Lumberjacks really need to be looking for?
I think what really got the Lumberjacks in trouble was when they were on offense, they kind of were full bore, if they had an opportunity, they're going, where they kind of like left the net open, but it wasn't really so much open as it was, like awkward rotations back because of how far forward they were. They pushed up really hard, trying to force these plays that weren't really there. So I think just kind of, taking not a step back, but just really assessing what's in front of you and what you can actually do, and not trying to force a play so much. But I think the Kings, they had some really strong offense, really well. I'm guessing they have some really strong comms with each other because they didn't look like a whole lot of double commits, and the passes seemed to be pretty on point. They had that pre-jump play, so I think the Kings comms is what's really doing it for him so far. And I think this Lumberjacks team, if they can they keep up the pressure, but not too much pressure. I think that's kind of what got them stuck in some awkward places last game.
Sorry, just trying to deal with some things with me, DC manager. But yeah, I mean, Kings looking just a little bit faster.
Solid.
Just yeah. So
Smoother, I would
and
say.
even if I'm not part of even if I wasn't part of that org, I would still be complimenting them because I mean they did play very, very well for that first game. But it really just depends. And people, please stop DMing me. Holy. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. But Flyby now, what is he gonna do? He's trying to go for the 50. Hopper though, he's looking for a shot. He's gonna put it just a little bit too high. Chickens can't quite read that. Rhino gets it past 1. Easy. Gonna pop it away to the side, trying to deny something here. Rhino gets it past 1, but can't get it past Hopper. Hopper trying to get it past Chickens, but Chickens, ooh, nice touch. Honestly, didn't do too much. Never mind. He got some really nice 50s there. Rhino always looking for the pass. Chickens can't quite. What? Was he? Okay, Ed, was he trying to do that? Please tell me.
I think he was just trying to get a double touch, and it just didn't go his way. That's one of those where he's trying to make a play, but you know, it's like you're almost in a free play training pack, and you're trying to get you're practicing double touches, and you're just hitting the ball onto the backboard, and it just didn't really go his way. I think he was expecting like a pinch down, or maybe a pinch towards the midfield, and it just went straight back. Not planned, but it was kind of his fault. There's that speed from flyby. He jumped up, cheated up on the kickoff. He's probably got 30, 40 boosts when he jumps, and he's just a straight line. Look, that's just the speed from flyby. That's one of the best things this Lumberjacks team has is their speed. I think what they really just, if they can keep the communication strong and the defensive rotation strong, they're going to be a really hard team to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, definitely looking a lot better than game number 1 already for them. But yeah, so early, I do want to say about that first goal, Chickens. You know, he lost that one, and honestly, him losing that second touch just kind of gave it away to Lumberjacks in order to get that one. But you know, that kickoff went exactly the way the Lumberjacks wanted. They've probably been practicing that, but that is not going to go how the Lumberjacks want. And Yokes going to find the first goal for the Kings in game number 2.
And that's when Hopper, I don't think his car, I don't know, he needed to get up there faster for that ball. By the time he was already going up the wall, it was probably too late. I don't think your car can get up that fast, so he either needs to, you know, be on that backboard sooner or just stay on the ground, because he kind of was in between both and tried to make the play. Not quite enough time for him to get up there, though.
That was a very interesting interaction there that I wasn't expecting, but okay. I was going to say there's no way Rhino makes this one, but Yoke's going to put that off to the side. That's a mystery by flyby. All right, that's going to go back out to Chickens, who is backwards because he expected it to go one way and it did not quite work out. Yoke's still getting a touch, getting the save. You know, we'll add that one to his stats. That's going to go off the backboard. And ooh, a good read by Yeezy. Rhino just a little bit too far forward, and Yeezy puts a shot on top of Chickens with a good save. Hopper, though. All right, Yokes clears the way into the corner. I think Rhino's going to be trying to get this one, but flyby. It's going to only give it back to Rhino, who gets a double touch, but gets dunked by Yeezy. Yeezy now has 40 boost.
Yeah,
what?
I think Hopper's trying to do too much on his own. He needs to get his teammates involved. He needs to start, you know, banging the ball. If he bangs that ball off the backboard, you know, those Yeezy and Flyby, they get up there and fast, and they'll make those reads 9 times out of 10. So really needs to, you know, focus a little less on the solo plays and a little more on the passing plays.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, if the opportunity presents itself for a good solo play, go for it. But in my opinion, that was not really good. Good time to try and go for that. But, you know, I mean, they're major. I'm not, so who am I to say it? But Rhino going to take that one into the corner. Yeezy, though, gets a touchback mid, and Yokes unable to find the back of the net. Chickens, though, gets a shot. Hopper makes a pop down in front. Rhino trying to get around it. That's going to be off. That's a very awkwardly done, but...
That was just, you know, Rhino, I think he was trying to get a wave dash back maybe, and he's messing it all up. He's kind of flopping around on his way back, and then Yeezy, that's one you got to put in. That's just like the Kings had that one earlier that they need to put in, and that's another one that should have just, it should be 3-1 right now, but fortunately the Kings are still only down by 1. Got a minute left to tie it up. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, what Skirky said right before Taylor said lol, I totally agree with that. That's kind of what I was thinking at the same time. And for those of you who don't know what that is, you got to check it out. Otherwise, what? You won't know. Okay, what? All right, I think Flyby should have scored that one too. You know, maybe some jitters there again as well. But, you know, maybe it's just one of those games where it's weird, you know. Like, have you ever had that game where just nothing seems to go the way it should? I mean, look at that. That's just going to be a dunk goal. And, you know, Lumberjacks are going to make it 3-1.
You know, sometimes it's just, I don't know. Sometimes the game doesn't go your way. Sometimes you do get the 50 that goes straight in out of nowhere. Sometimes I don't know. It's not really this cleanest game so far. I don't know. I guess the first game seemed kind of rough for the Lumberjacks. Second game looks kind of rough for both teams. I'll see what happens in this next game coming up.
Well, okay, to be fair, there is something to be said for essentially trying to get the other team off of their game and then trying to essentially clean up the pieces, make it a messy game, if that makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
Try to make it so that no one knows what's happening and then just kind of hope that you do better. It's not something that we see a lot, at least in Rocket League, or at least something that I haven't seen a lot in Rocket League, but I mean, hey, that could be a play, and I mean, so far the Lumberjacks are winning 3-1, but
there's a pass play. Strong pass play, great defense there from the Kings, but That's what you like to see out of, you know, an offensive team. Ooh.
Ooh.
I think Hopper, he's got to be a ones player. The way he's playing with these, that's an extremely tough shot to put in.
Oof.
Wow.
Oof.
And yeah, I'm guessing what Hopper's is a ones player.
Oof. Can I just say oof? Just like 5 more
Yeah.
times. Like honestly, that was a brilliant shot. Very well done. Just to get that angle and pop it in there on. You know, I think we were at 0 seconds there already. But you know, Lumberjacks gonna come out with that one, and Yeezy getting 5 saves. You know, just a goal and assist, doing very well that game. But yeah, so going into game number 3, we're tied at 1-1. And what are you thinking? What are you
I
thinking, Ed? What are your
honestly,
thoughts right now?
I think what's really gonna separate these two teams is just like the defense, mainly defense. I think both teams are very strong on offense. I think everybody on the field can hit double touches, air dribbles, flip. Everybody can hit all of those. But what's really gonna set them apart is defense. You know, if only sending one guy, making sure there's somebody in the net, making sure there's somebody challenging, making sure there's somebody cheated up to receive if there's a pass, things like that are what separates teams of this caliber.
Teams of this caliber. Dude, that was very
That's
eloquently put.
it's like I had it written down or something, dude. That was just off the top of the head.
He's been reading a script, you guys. You know, there's an entire script here.
I rehearse these every day before bed. I get up 2 hours early just
Guys,
to practice.
that's how important casting is for us. You know, we do our darndest, and you know, we practice what we're gonna say. And so, you guys want to hear another pun?
Oh God, I knew it was coming eventually.
Hey, I mean, you said it, dude. No. I don't actually have a pun. I just want to mess with you because you had to say that. So, you guys can thank Ed Boy for that one. But let's get back into this flyby. Gonna pop that one mid. Yokes. Okay, no one was there to capitalize on that one. By that mistake from the Kings, but Chickens is there now to clean up, to put back into the corner. Goes straight down. Yokes is gonna yoink it, try to get it past Hopper. He does, and Hopper will lose his life for that one. Rhino trying to get that dunk, not quite finding it though. Chickens popping it into the court. That's back out to Hopper. That's gonna be a little bit high. Flyby now, trying to pop it mid.
He's going. What he was going there for, what he was going for there, was that bump to really. I think it was Chickens there on the defensive end. If he would have cleared Chickens out, that's a super good pass midfield and probably a goal for the Lumberjacks.
Yeah, I mean, sorry. Yeah, what do you think that demos and bumps have to play in majors? Because I mean, honestly, I feel like we haven't seen them too far, and trying to, you know, go for those demo rotations, if that makes sense. You know, getting those demos when you're rotating out or in. However,
Yeah.
but
Demos at this rank are huge because if somebody's just grabbed a big boost and you demo them, they just lost, you know, 70 of their boost. It takes somebody out of rotation. It makes, you know, it makes it a 3 versus 2 for a while. So demos are huge. They can really, you know, if you can be in a really awkward position and you get one demo and it completely changes how the game's going for you. So, and also at this rank, players are a lot better at avoiding demos. So that could be a reason why there's less demos as well with these guys. It could be just sometimes players don't look for demos. Oh wow, Hopper's he's got some very strong mechanics. Hopper does. He's fun to watch. Flyby, he's there. He's a speedy kid, and you know, I don't know. This is just gonna be a good series to watch.
Yep. Well, I mean, now we're 2 minutes in, and there's been no goals on either side so far. But Rhino gonna easily get that one past Flyby. I think he was expecting something else to happen, but Hopper now popping it up for himself, trying to go for this solo play. He only has 4 boosts now. Tries to get a touch past Chickens, but not quite finding it. Easy now will take it back into the corner for himself, trying to clear it away. Gets it. Never mind. Doesn't actually get it past Rhino. I thought he did. Chickens, though, trying to get a pinch. Still staying with. Gets the full boost. Goes for the 50, and Hopper is I think one of the players is just kind of stalled on the side. I think that's Hopper. I really want to check now, but yeah. Wait,
yeah.
Did he move?
Oh, no, he's moving now. I switched to
okay,
Hopper's
now he's
camera.
moving.
He is.
But
moving.
the damage was
happened.
done.
Yeah.
And Yokes gonna find that one, making it 1-0.
I'm not entirely sure because he was sitting there. He was not playing for a while, and then as soon as he came back, of course, it's his ball to go for. So I'm not sure what happened. If there was a disconnect. monitor turn off? I don't know. We'll never know. We have to ask, I guess.
You know, it could have been in one of those "Mom, get out of my room" things, but you know,
Mom came
it's
in,
always
told her to do
unfortunate, man.
laundry.
Mom, I don't want to do my just leave. I'm trying to play a game. You know, chickens in that one go back to Rhino though. Flyby is up. Chickens will peel away from that one. Rhino trying to get it clear. Can't quite find it though. Yokes getting a very important touch. Gets another good dunk. Now still trying to stay with. Yokes gets a slight one. Ooh, going for a pass maybe. All right, that's to Rhino. He's still staying with. He gets the full boost. Maybe looking for a dunk, but it's not quite working out for him.
Good
Yokes.
try there.
Oh, that's slightly off, and Rhino is going to take possession of that
Hopper
one.
is not playing again.
Bro, his Hopper is good. His
Assuming-
ping seems to be fine. I mean, he has 20 ping. He has the lowest in the out of everyone here, but now he's back. Don't know what's up with him, but
Wow,
as soon as I know, you guys will know.
Yeah, this whole Lumberjacks team, they just look confused and lost ever since. Yeah, they just look confused and lost since Hopper's. I don't really having connection problems. Just not. I don't know. I hate to pin it on one person, but if one of your guys isn't playing and then all of a sudden he's back and then all of a sudden he's not, it's hard to keep a good flow going, and it's really going to disrupt your team.
Yeah, I mean, you hate to see someone just like not being able to play even for a couple seconds because that throws off your entire momentum. You know, it just throws off everything, and it feels like you gotta recalibrate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like you can just play smooth anymore because then your entire you're thinking constantly the entire time. Is he gonna go AFK for some reason at just one point randomly? So it's always going to be in the back of your. Ooh, his controller dies. Or at least that's what Skirky says. So if Skirky is right, his controller is dying, which Hopper, I highly recommend you buy a new one. That's all I can say at that point. But Yeezy now trying to get there before Chickens, but Chickens gonna pop that mid. Hopper now clears it away so far as Yokes. Yeezy now trying to get it mid. The Rhino clears it away to the left-hand side. How do you come back from this when you have a teammate whose controller dies and you're down 2? Well, okay, never mind. It's 9 seconds left. I honestly didn't even realize. I didn't realize how much time we had left.
I understand that his controller probably disconnects. It happens, but it's almost like if you're his teammate, it's almost tilting. You know, it's kind of like, you know, we're playing like this is one of those games you want to be trying in, and then you look back and your guys just sitting there, not talking, not moving. It's, you know, kind of ruins your flow. It might ruin your mentality a little bit. So that's one of those you kind of, you know, you got to throw that one back, forget about it, and try and reset yourself and your teammates. And hopefully this game going forward, they can smooth those controller problems out and actually get into a nice rhythm. Because at the beginning of that game, it was really anybody's game, and then Hopper's not playing, a few goals go in. It's just frustrating, especially if you're on the Lumberjacks team.
All right, well, I do gotta respond to Twitch because now they're making fun of me. So, guys, I play with a wired controller, so it's always plugged in. So, I mean, for me, if my controller dies, for me, it literally is just get a new one. So that's what I was thinking. But you know, it's definitely more fun to say, you know, if you have if your A button gets stuck just once, just toss the controller, man. It's not even worth it. You know, just spend $60, buy new batteries. Why would you do that? Like, come on, not even worth it, dude. Not even worth it. Okay, Skirky, why you gotta be like this, man? But yeah, the Kings don't. Trevor went down for maintenance, bro. Yet again. Yet again. But you know, Kings, you know, taking 2-1 in the series. They only need one game, but again, I don't really feel like that third match was really anything that you could judge the series off of. Because again, I didn't really feel like, except for those just the times when Hopper was unable to play, I feel like besides that, I felt like the game was very even. Both teams were very close, and I don't feel like there was any way to really separate the two, you know?
Yeah, that's just one of those things. It's out of your control. Not a whole lot you can really do about it. Just kind of try and forget it and move on. And hopefully, you know, play some games, some solid games coming up, and hopefully turn the series back around.
Wait, there is something you can do. I forgot, Ed. You can just smash your controller and get a new one. Come on, man. We just talked about this.
You could just go keyboard mouse. There's your problem.
Oh no, dude. Have you played keyboard and mouse?
Oh God, it's the worst. I don't know how anybody does it.
Right? I've never even tried.
I've tried, just like I've played some buddies who like are very, very new to the game, and of course I go keyboard mouse to kind of even it up, and it's just so hard.
You're just like, what am I playing again? Is this Rocket League? What is this?
Yeah, it's definitely strange.
All right, well, let's get into this one. It's going to be rough for the Lumberjacks. They got to get 2 in a row now just because of that entire controller debacle. That's a nice, fun word to say, debacle.
Controller debacle of 2020. Right?
That's what's happening in July, guys. You know, after COVID, it's the controller debacle of 2020. All the controllers gonna die. Everyone needs to smash them with a hammer, get new ones. Skirky, I'm not making up words. Debacle is completely a real word. I can't even talk, bro. It's a real word, and I can find it in the dictionary for you. And Taylor agrees with me. See, you guys, I'm not going crazy. But Yeezy now, a nice touch to get it past Chickens. I thought he was actually going to get that pinch, but Yokes popping that one high. He's looking for the double touch himself. Gets it off the ceiling, though. It's going to go down, but Yeezy, I believe, will clear that one away. Over to the other side, Chickens gets a touch. Over to Rhino, who pops that slowly, but on target, I think. Never mind, it's going to be a double touch. Still can't quite find it, though.
Yeah, both of these teams, and a lot of teams, both of these teams have had a lot of opportunities that are really easy shots. Both teams have missed some really easy shots, so, you know, this isn't really the, you know, it's the first game of the season. We're working out some kinks. We'll get there.
Dude, are you becoming the quantum death cat of majors now?
Oh gosh, oh please no. I'm sorry, I take everything back I've ever said ever.
As soon as you critique one majors player, everyone just compares you to QDC. Welcome to casters of RLPC. Not even gonna lie. All right, Yeezy though,
playing phenomenal Rocket League.
Not making any mistakes, but if they do, you know, it's okay because, you know, their contracts, they're getting paid, you know, $20 an hour, so I wish them. But a nice shot from Flyby is gonna put the Lumberjacks 1 goal up. Hopper getting it past enough of them, and Rhino not getting the hit off the wall that he wanted, and Flyby is just gonna say thank you very much, putting that into the back of the net, making it nice and easy as you like.
Yeah, and I think if you're Rhino there, he's probably trying to, but you need to hit that ball against the corner so it rolls upfield and not back out straight towards the midfield.
You were totally right. And I accidentally swallowed some ice, so give me a second. I'll be honest, because my teeth are bruising right now. All right, sorry about that. You know, some melted ice. It was not what I was expecting, to say the least, and so I had to get rid of it real quick. But Yokes is going to tie it up at 1-1 with barely under 3 minutes left. Rhino with a nice couple of touches, beautiful triple touch, and Yokes going to be the first one up. Hopper unable to get there first.
Yeah, great pass there from Rhino to keep that up high and keep dribbling it. It's really hard to deal with if you don't, because you almost expect the guy air dribbling it to try and take it towards the net, but when he keeps taking it up and up and up, you know, you almost don't prepare for it, and then they sneak a goal past you.
All right, well, you know, Rhino gonna assist that one, and Chicken's gonna say thank you very much. Gonna make it 2-1 for the Kings.
Yeah, Flyby not getting the greatest touch there. I think he was trying to get it to the nose of his car, but it was, you know, in an awkward spot. It is a tough touch for anybody, but you would like to see that one get cleared to the side.
Ooh, all right, well.
So we're fine. Back to zeros.
I don't know if it's quite zeros, but honestly, kind of what the heck?
Yeah, this game's kind of all over the place.
It's gotta be a big rip, man. Wait, so okay, so you saw the ball trail go blue. Do you think that he got a slight touch, or that it just? Yeah, I mean that's the only thing that really could happen, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. When you're a caster and you can't think of anything else to say after one thought, just yeah.
I agree.
All right, Flava gonna pop it up, double demo, and that's gonna be an easy goal. Hopper saying, you know, your lives are not gonna be worth anything to me, and I'm gonna take them both. Just doing fantastically, and Yeezy is gonna have the easiest shot of his life, guaranteed easiest goal of you know, season 12 at least so far. Got him.
Just devastating demos there by Hopper. Well played, and that's what those demos can do for you. They can, like, that really didn't look like a dangerous play until Hopper took out more than half the team. So well played by Hopper there to demo.
You know, I can do quick math. Hopper got rid of 2/3 of the team.
Yeah, it's like almost 60%.
Dude, I'm a mathematician genius. So good at this. All right, Yokes though, getting it past one, getting it past another. Hopper though, trying to get back on defense though. He was trying to get it mid, but a nice pinch. It's gonna go straight down. Hopper though is able to clear it away. Still trying to stay with Yokes though, popping it to the side. Hopper getting another good 50. Ooh, the Kings now, they need one more goal, at least to tie it up. They got a minute 40 left to go. Are they going to be able to do it, or is it going to be the Lumberjacks game? Chickens, though, going to try to pop it out to the side, fly by, popping it down the field, though. Or not Chickens. That was Hopper. But Chickens getting a demo, though. Trying to get another dunk, but Rhino is going to save it. That's going to be very awkward. That's a double commit. But Yokes peeled off. That's going to go mid. Hopper is there, but Chickens is there first. A great pass. Rhino going for the pass back, and Yokes gets a shot on target, but Hopper gonna deny that one. Easy with a good clearance away. Rhino taking it to the corner, gonna beat the beat the attacker. Interesting. I think he thought the attacker was gonna boom that one. Not quite, but Hopper decides to go for boost, pops it up for Chicken. Yokes does, and that's a good shot, but that's gonna be off the crossbar. But Yokes gonna be there to tie it up at 3-3.
And just some awkward defense here by the Lumberjacks. I would like to see Hopper stay a little more grounded. I don't think he needed that jump. He's seen his teammate challenging the ball. You got to respect the challenge, let him go, and then try and make a decision after the challenge, not while the challenge is happening.
Well, I do gotta say, if he is a one player like you suggested, you know, one players, you know, in their minds it's usually them. Like,
True.
no offense, but it's just very hard for them to trust other people just because they're so used to relying on themselves. Which, you know, can be a good thing, can be a bad thing, but you know, especially in threes, you have to be able to rely on your teammates. And you know, he may not even be consciously thinking about it. It could be something that happens. But Yokes now trying to go for the shot, but Yeezy gonna have an easy save. Just gonna tap it to the side. Gonna win the 50. Still staying with though. Gonna pop away to the other side. Chickens though going for the control. Nicely done. Got it past Hopper. Chickens gonna leave that one for Rhino. It's a touch off the corner. Good pass to Yokes, who with a shot. That's off the post. 10 seconds left. Yeezy going for the pass, but Yokes gonna turn. Ooh, gets it past him. Nice. Yeezy trying to go for the control. Just, I think he might let this one die down. Hopper, though, going to pop it into the corner. Flyby is up. Yokes just going to smack that one into the ceiling, and it's going to go straight down. And we're into overtime in game number 4.
I got a feeling we might see a kickoff, though.
Ooh. I was about to agree with you, and then my mouth got shut. But Rhino going to pop that one over to the side where Yokes is. Yokes not going to read that one, though. Rhino clearing that down the field. Nice boost yoink by Yokes. All right, flyby now. But Chickens denies him that one. Here's it to Rhino. Yokes again gets a pass. Passes to himself. That's a beautiful pass. The flyby was there. Hopper, though, gets a good touch. It's going to go over.
Dangerous.
You can read it first, though. And Yeezy's there, and Yeezy is going to find it 36 seconds into overtime. And the Lumberjacks have tied up the game yet again.
Great touch there by Hopper. If Hopper doesn't make that touch, I'm sure the Kings are able to get back, get settled, and then able to challenge that ball a lot better. But Hopper puts it in a very dangerous spot. Flyby's up there chasing the ball and trying to get a double touch. The Kings have to respect it and challenge him. I don't think any player who went for that ball in the backboard actually touched it and left a wide open shot for Yeezy. Easy cleanup.
All right, well, you got one game, Ed. You are the GM of Lumberjacks. What do you say right here, right now, for you know? Let's treat this as the finals of the season. This is the final game of the season. What do you tell your players? The series is all tied up. They need just one to win. What do you tell them?
I think I'm telling. I want these guys, because what really opened up that game for him was the demos and the passing plays. The Hopper had some fantastic demos. You can see he didn't score any goals, but he's still right in the middle of the pack with his 430 points. So, you know, he's making some really nice plays. He's got 3 assists. That's really hard for, you know, a major player to get every game. So 3 assists. He had like 3 or 4 demos. I like Hopper. He's playing great. I think he just really needs to focus on team plays a little more than the solo plays. I mean, take the solo play if it's there, but try and find your guys, set them up for some shots. And yeah, I think this game 7, it's really anybody's game. It's whoever you know, it was whoever does get the demo, whoever avoids the demo is probably going to be on the winning side of the game. So it's going to be a close game. I couldn't really, if I had to pick, honestly, I wouldn't be able to pick either team at this point.
All right. Well, he's not picking any sides so far, but you know, doesn't really matter what Ed Boy is going to pick. What matters is these players and what they can do in this next 5 minutes. They're all tied up. They have one shot, one opportunity to seize
Sounds like
everything.
Eminem.
Maybe not they ever wanted, but it's still going to be a good start to the season. Get their groove on. Maybe start to get some. It's going to be a little bit awkward though from the Lumberjacks there, but so far they're not going to be punished for it. Chickens though trying to get that down. Goes for the shot himself. Flyby is going to pop it up though. Boomer down the field by Hopper, and Yokes getting a save. That's going to be a double commit, but I think Yokes is going to be the first one there. Gets a good couple of touches, gets it past two, can't get it past the third though. Rhino going for the shot himself. Easy, gonna say thank you very much for the save. I like the pat stat. Wait. Stat pat. That's what I meant to say. But completely butchered it. Ooh, Chickens with a nice shot, but Hopper gonna deny him with a better save. Yokes puts it into the corner. Hopper though popping it down the field. Good clearance by Flyby. Dude, Twitch chat is flaming me tonight, bro. I mean, it's fair, but oh man, feels bad. I mean, I know I've messed up on my words a couple times, but oof. Big oof. Yokes though gonna pop it away to the side. Hopper though, he's gonna turn, trying to get a flick. Not quite working out for him though. A nice pop over by Rhino, but Flyby is gonna keep it up. Still trying to stay with it, maybe getting a dunk or a pinch. Not quite finding either though. But Hopper gonna put that one into the corner, still trying to stay with. Easy though. That's some attempted demos coming out, I think, but no one was really there to put that on target. So it pops up, and honestly, for the past 2 minutes, it feels like it's been all Lumberjacks for this one, man.
Yeah, the start of the game, I think the Kings did have some great pressure off kickoff, and there's those passing plays I just told my guys to go for, you know? That's what you like to see. Hopper clearly saw Flyby, Flyby's ready, and that's just a training pack shot, put it in the back of the net. Well, that's textbook. That's what you want to see your guys doing.
That is, yeah. I mean, it was a good goal, very well done. And as soon as I say that it feels like it's been Lumberjacks for the past 2 minutes, Flyby steps up to the plate, says thank you very much, hits a home run, and makes it look good. I was going to say another word, but Taylor would have banned me if I had, so I'm not going to say that one. Hopper, though, he's looking for maybe a double touch himself. Doesn't have any boost, though. Easy, can't find that 50. Chicken's going to pop it over to the side, still trying to stay with Rhino. Gets a decent touch, but I don't think that's on. The Flyby is going to take it away anyway. Yokes trying to get it back mid. A good shot. That's going to be off the crossbar, though. Rhino is up. Flyby is up as well, though. Hopper pops it away to the side. Flyby, that's going to be really awkward, but he gets a good touch. Still staying with. He's looking for maybe something mid. Good pass, but I don't think they were quite expecting that. Pops it up. And Easy going to be a school bully, and that is, oh my gosh, what is that by Rhino?
Wow, that's just, I don't know, that's kind of one where you just throw your car at it and hope for the best, cross your fingers, close your eyes, and he made the save.
All right, guys, if you ever need to make a save, close your eyes, just throw your car forward and just yell out yeet. Like, honestly, dude, that's all you need to do. But Kings are able to tie it up at 1-1. Rhino getting that goal. 2 minutes left.
I would have liked to see Hopper, I mean, this is a tough save, but I would have liked to see him maybe try a backflip when he's up there and maybe see if he can't flick it above the net. I think he thought he was a little higher, but either way, tough save, very hard to handle, and maybe he should have closed his eyes, threw his car at it, and hope for the best. I don't know.
I'll be honest, my brain, don't know why it is today, but I totally thought you were talking about Rhino, and I was like, why would he put that above?
No.
That. But
Hopper.
Yeah, big rip, bar brain, no work. But Yeezy with some nice control, trying to flick it over, but Flyby is going to be there, getting his second of the match. But a good flick by Yeezy will set him up for that perfectly.
Yeah, good touch there by Yeezy just to get it over the last defender. And easy cleanup for Flyby. He's there, even if Yeezy doesn't, if he gets 50s there, Flyby he was in the perfect position. If that gets 50 and goes the other way, he knows Hopper's there to get that ball. So well done for him to sit upfield like he did. And he got himself the open net because of it.
Ooh, Flyby is going to be denied by the post. after a good offensive play on the other end as well. Now flyby, putting that on target, but I think that's going to be a good save by Rhino. Hopper, though, challenges it well. Yokes trying to alleviate some of the pressure, dude. They are... I feel like the Kings are panicking right now, not going to lie. Just watching
Yeah,
them play.
definitely. Yeah, they seem a little unorganized and kind of confused, and the Lumberjacks are just gonna keep chopping away at this Kings team and until they finally knock them over.
That's fair, man. That's fair. I had my fun. You get to have yours. Flyby, though, is going to find it past one defender. Can't... Oh, my gosh. Okay, Rhino going to miss that one, but maybe he was all planned. Yokes can't find that touch. Rhino, that's another double commit. Come on. I'm sorry. But double commits in majors, man, feels a little bit bad, not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
double commits and majors really come down to comms because I
Ooh.
think. Oh wow.
All right, well, there you go. Chickens with a nice pass. Yoke's gonna claim that one for himself. 30 seconds left. Chickens, yeah, it was a beautiful touch, and Hopper just unable to read that one.
Yeah, that's one. If you're Hopper, it's a tough read. He's definitely been put in some tough positions, but they're definitely balls that are reachable. So would have liked to seen a touch there from Hopper. And then, of course, before that touch even got there, I think Flyby could have made a more solid challenge than he did. He kind of was just turning at the ball and hoping he could get to the challenge. So kind of a, domino effect there on the Lumberjacks.
Well, I mean, we're in game number 5, and nothing really to choose between these two teams. It would be a coin toss to see who wins this one. But Rhino trying to get a pass, but Flyby is going to clear it away. Going to go straight up, straight back down, and we're going to head into OT for the final game of this series. Lumberjacks versus Kings. They've been doing
Flyby dangerous on the backboard. Oh.
Ooh, a good 50 though coming out. Rhino going to take this one. All right, that's a backwards rule 1. They broke it. Why would you guys break it? Come on, you can't break rule 1. Even if you're in the finals, man, you can't break rule 1. But a beautiful shot by Ryan O'Neal within 19 seconds of overtime is gonna give it right over to the Kings.
Yeah, I think Yeezy, I don't know if he didn't have boost or if he just wanted to be done playing, but I don't know. That's kind of a tough spot to be in there if you're Yeezy. Well placed shot from Rhino, lots of power. Kind of unfortunate there for the Lumberjacks, but it is the first series of the first game of the season, and it is unfortunate. Like if we go back and look at the Lumberjacks, how Hopper had that one game where he wasn't playing for half the game. So you like to think maybe if he was around, the series comes out a different direction. But the Kings do come out on top. They take the first win of the season, and they both looked like very strong teams.
I definitely would agree, but Rhino getting that last one, putting his team up in the lead, starting off their start to the season by